Why are you so mean to Nomadic Fanatic? Oh, trust me, you're going to want to stick around for this one. It has come to my attention that there are some people out there that are a bit confused and misguided. They say, all I talk about is poor little Eric. They say I'm just a negative person. Well, I'm only doing what YouTube tells me to do. You see, YouTube says you should try things and pay attention to your analytics. Your analytics tell you who is watching and for how long. They tell you what videos are performing well and which ones are not doing so good, among other things. YouTube says you should keep doing the things that are doing well because that's what people like, and so they're going to watch that stuff. You know, it's kind of simple. So that is exactly what I am doing. I am doing what YouTube told me to do. So in short, all you out there are the reason I do what I do. I do what you respond to. Even you champions of positivity and good only interact and show up on the analytics when there's drama. Oh, you drama-free do-gooders, man, you don't watch and comment when I talk about the channels I like and enjoy. You don't give a second glance to a video that I am positive and recommend a good creative channel. It's as much your fault as it is all the other, like you say, negative Nancy's. There are those that say, Eric is just a nice guy. He's just trying to live his life. He never talks about you, BlindViews. Why you always talk about him? I've never heard him talk about you. He is so happy and positive. Well, I'm going to show you that your height-challenged hero is a liar and not what he portrays on camera. Well, you may ask, why did you even start talking about Nomadic Fanatic in the first place? Well, that one's simple. I talked about many nomads, a whole bunch of them. Eric was just one of several. I gave Eric a chance. I even met Eric. We talked everything, and I gave him a chance. I tried to get along with him. I really did. I put forth the effort. As you will soon see, keeping friends and relationships, it's not one of his strong suits. See, I hearted a comment and left an LOL on one, and it wasn't like in the best light of Nomadic Fanatic, but it was funny. I found it hilarious. Well, Campervan Kevin, he had to run and tell the little tiny tyrant all about it, and this sent the Nomadic Numbskull into a red-faced rage, and that started everything. Tater tried to give me 3 strikes and eliminate my channel. He then made a video and basically lied his ass off. I then started calling Tater out and telling what truly happened. That is when YouTube Analytics said, hey, you're onto something there, buddy. You should keep doing that. Well, I think it would be easier if we went over the liar video. So let's go over it together now, shall we? Now, I know many of you have heard me talk about this before, but this time I have visual aids.
Hey everybody, Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. I hope you guys are doing well.
Yeah.
Recognize this space? That's right, I made it back. I booked it, guys. I made it 1,320 miles in just 44 hours. That is unheard of. I do not like to travel like that, but I'm back here. I gotta take care of some business. I'm sorry, I've been really, really busy. However,
see how happy?
Just driving, putting on the miles. I had no idea that this crap storm of stuff was going on, and so I open up my computer and here's all the comments, and I'm just like, emails. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, he has no idea. It just came out of the blue. Okay, back to it.
Because I'm going to use this opportunity to at least point out a few things. I have not been able to keep track of what's going on as I've been driving. However,
lies.
When something like this happens and hundreds of my subscribers and other people are coming to me saying, Eric, how could you do that to this poor innocent person? You're such an a-hole, Eric. How could you copyright flag this guy? How could you do such a terrible thing to someone? And I'm like, I did what? You ever have one of those days? Time out. Okay, time out.
Lies. Here you go.
Let me get you caught up. I'm thankful that my channel has been really successful in the past, and that's why YouTube has turned me into a verified YouTube partner. You see that little check mark? You see that little check mark?
Yeah.
You see that little check mark?
Yeah, he loves that little check mark.
You see that little check mark?
Yeah, we see it. We see it.
After my name, Nomadic Fanatic, with the check mark, that means I'm a verified partner. I'm also part of a multi-channel network in Bent Pixels that helps manage my content. I think YouTube gets to a certain point and they see a value in a creator that brings in and continues to bring in views. They say, you know what, we're going to help protect this person's
blah,
work.
blah, blah.
So I have additional tools in my YouTube studio that many of you probably don't have or haven't even heard.
All right. This is the first thing that just is hilarious to me. And I do mean hilarious. He is, for somebody that uses this is his way of life. This is how he makes a living. He doesn't have a clue how things work.
Even heard of, as I now have figured out. Like here in my YouTube studio, if you scroll down underneath dashboard, content, playlist, analytics, comments, and subtitles is copyright tab. That's right, I have a copyright tab. And in this copyright tab here, these are my removal requests. And as I'm not even going to say his name because it's not even worth talking about, but
yeah, he's talking about me, but I guess I must be an asset to YouTube as well, because yeah, I must be one of those fortunate folks, and I must be special like the Tater, because I got one of those too. This is mine, so if you look over here, you know, yeah, you can see right there, copyright. I have a copyright one on mine too. Yeah. Look at that. This is a good old BlindViews one. My little copyright tab there. It shows everything just like his. Look at that. There they are. Oh, look. Removal request. Just what he's talking about. Look, this is BlindViews. It's not his. This is my channel as well. Wow. YouTube must really like me too, even though I don't have a check mark. Huh. Who'd have thought?
This guy is the guy blasting me on YouTube. He's basically a camo day, just a nasty, nasty person. And he is trying to get everybody on earth to hate me.
But remember, he never talks about you, BlindViews. I watch every single one of his videos, and he never, ever, ever talks about you. No.
Because how mean I am to copyright him and get him a copyright strike. I'm a verified creator, so while I was driving, YouTube noticed that, hey, this person illegally downloaded portions of your video, then re-uploaded it to his monetized channel to make money off your work. So we put it in a folder and we resolved it. We gave him a copyright strike, said, don't do that, it's not legal. What does this guy do? He made a video and he said, it's fair use. I can do whatever I want. People love to throw out that word fair use. I'm allowed to.
All right. So let's get into it. All right. First of all, fair use. All right. There is such a thing as fair use. And he said, well, let's do this first. Okay. Look, here's just a couple examples. Charlotte Dobre, look at that. 1.75 million subscribers. And she gets millions of views. Millions and millions of views, and look what she does. Look.
Excuse for him. There's no way
look what she does.
And also
she uses other people's content. Oh my goodness. YouTube should say, you can't do that, and put it in a folder. It's illegal. You can't do that. According to Eric Nomadic Fanatic. Oh, look, here's another one. The Hodge twins. What? 2.9, almost 3 million subscribers, and look at the view counts on their videos. Oh my goodness. And what is it that the Hodge twins do? I wonder what they do. Let's just see. Oh, look.
She's trying to free him up.
They use other people's content.
What are you doing on the ground?
Yeah, look at that. Oh, and here's a big one. Let's just take a look at this one. 34. Yes, you saw it right. 34.3 million subscribers for good old Sniper Wolf. Oh, and look at the millions and millions of views on all of her videos. And what is it that she does? Oh, look there.
Thank you. Wow. These are literally the best employees that keep it real, that are like, oh, we're going to have a sale.
Yeah.
What was that, Edgar?
Look.
What do you mean, what was that?
Look at that. She's using other people's content. But yet YouTube pushes these people. They have millions of subscribers, millions of views. And yes, they are monetized because they make millions of dollars. So I guess you can use everybody's content for fair use, except the great nomadic fanatic, because he's the only one with a copyright tab, and he's the only one with a check mark. And YouTube said, you can't do that, guys. So they put it in a folder, act like he had nothing to do with it. Well, we're going to discuss that in a minute because I got proof of that shit too. So let's see what.
There are actually people out there who would download the entire Titanic movie, re-upload it, and then put a little watermark in it and say, it's fair use. I can steal it. I'm safe. Doesn't work that way. YouTube cares. Lawyers care.
Oh, do they?
I really don't want to get into it with this guy. He seems very unhinged and angry and bitter, and I'm the one he's blaming. He's trying to get everybody against me. I'm not playing games. People like to put my name in their title like this and then upload my copyrighted work in their video to make money to bring more views to them. The only way you can be sure that you're not going to break a copyright infraction and get a copyright strike is if you upload your own stuff. If you base on your entire channel, and I've said this to Camo Dave too, when you base your entire channel off stealing everybody else's work and then putting them in your video to distribute and make money, you're taking a risk there. There's a risk. That's not on me. That's on my partners, and that's on YouTube protecting me. That's all it is. If we go back to just yesterday, look at this.
All right. Well, let's address this. Well, first of all, you should have stuck to Camo Dave. You know, you should have stuck because he was a little coward and he rolled over. You fucked with the wrong one because, you know, here we go. First of all, right there. I asked you not to steal my content and re-upload it for profit. You played the fair use card. How's that working for you? You said you can do whatever you want. So now I'm playing your game. That's right. He said, I am retaliating. I am going after you. I am giving you strikes. Oh, no, it wasn't me, guys. YouTube did. No, YouTube didn't do it. YouTube didn't do it because right there, manually detected, strike added, visibility removed, monetization ineligible. But right there where the arrow is, manually detected. Not YouTube, not, oh, it was just, we threw it up. No, manually detected. It wasn't YouTube put it in a folder because I'm the great nomadic fanatic. No, he lied. It's right there. It's proof. Manually. He manually sought it out and he manually put a strike on my channel. So lawyers don't care because I'm still waiting for my papers. And the other thing is, if YouTube gave me the strike, if YouTube said, you can't do that, it's against the law, and we put it in a folder and we're going to give you a strike, and Nomadic Fanatic had nothing to do with it, then why did YouTube go, yeah, Eric Nomadic Fanatic was wrong, and after trying this twice, giving me 2 strikes and bragging about it on Facebook, you know, Facebook.
I'm not on Facebook, so it wasn't me, guys.
After bragging about it on Facebook that he gave me 2, well, if YouTube gave me the strikes, why'd they go, yeah, we were just kidding, and they took both the strikes away? They put both the videos back up, and they monetized both of the videos because they made a mistake? Because they all of a sudden said, yeah, it's not legal, guys. No, because lawyers care, and YouTube cares. No, YouTube didn't do it. Eric Nomadic Fanatic did it. He tried to do it to Dave. Dave cowered to go, okay, whatever. Well, BlindViews didn't play his shit. And I said, no, this is the way we're going to do this. And we did it. And YouTube said, yeah, he was wrong. Boom, done. YouTube didn't do the shit. And all this, oh, you try to get everybody against me. No. He's the one that got all pissy. He called me unhinged. I wasn't the one screaming and flipping out and going crazy and unfriending people and blocking everybody and calling them see you next Tuesdays and all kinds of stuff. No, it was him. And there you go. And remember, he never talked about you, BlindViews. Well, there you go. Who was he talking about? Who was that? I did my Kevin ear. Who was he talking about? Yeah, it was BlindViews, wasn't it? So I guess you can stop those comments now, can't you? Because you were wrong.
There's already a new one. The Tater story contains Static and Pneumatic.
Tater.
It says they uploaded 100% of my video, and they've already taken it down and issued James Smith, with only 418 subscribers, a copyright strike.
Well, see, that's different. When do you see me just downloading or uploading or whatever? When do I just start his videos and play them the whole way through, other than this one, because this is different? But I use clips. And why do I use clips? One, because it's allowed, because yes, there is a fair use thing. And yes, as I just showed you, there are literally hundreds of thousands of channels on YouTube that are monetized to get millions of views and millions of subscribers. And they do it every day. And they do reactions and use other people's shit every single day. But I don't do it. I use little clips, because when I say little turd face said this and did that, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Well, yes, he did, because I played the clip of him and his little lion mouth rambling and the words coming out of his face. That is why I use clips. I say, I think this because he did that, and then I play the clip of them doing that. He said this, and then I play the clip of him saying that. I don't just download the whole movie of the Titanic and call it fair use, douchebag. No. And I don't use his whole videos. I use clips to prove points and to prove what that little dirtbag said and did. You know, like with his big dumb hat.
You can't do that. Did I do that? No, I didn't. It's there. I have actually lost quite a few hundred subscribers while I've been driving down the road the last couple days over nothing I did. And so it's gotten to the point now where I'm going to address it, and I'm going to let you guys know that I have this copyright tab and that YouTube helps protect me, and that you shouldn't be uploading other people's work.
And he didn't lose hundreds of subscribers. He might have lost some, but it wasn't nothing. He lost people because he got a little matey on, got his panties in a wad, because you commented on his video and you did this and you laughed when he put a heart on it and you're not my friend and you're a see you next Tuesday and He did it with Carolyn. She said something about, I didn't know he took his wrap. He wrapped his tater tot, because I said, look, he took his blue wrap off. She said, I didn't know. He left a comment. I see you comment on this thing. You knew I had a wrap, and why did you leave it? He just, but I'm unhinged. This guy is so off the rails. He is a trip. And he puts that little actor face on. Like I said, once that camera goes off, he's like, and look down. Okay, I don't know, guys. And I was just driving along, and I don't know. It was having so much fun. Lawyers care. Yeah. And his empty threats, he's threatened to sue me, and the paper should be there now. That was fucking 6 months ago or whatever long ago it was. He ain't doing dick. He's just a little tiny man, and he stomps around and tries to play big because he got that Napoleon complex. A little tard.
Just because some crazy guy, Camo Dave, told you that as long as you say fair use, you're allowed to do it. Magically, it doesn't work that way. As for the other guy's video, the blind guy who's shooting targets and reading comments and everything.
Don't be mad because your felon ass can't go shoot targets. Sorry about your luck there, pal.
I don't know what his issue is.
Yes, you do,
trying to
bitch.
keep my distance from him because, like I said, he seems
Liar.
very unhinged.
You're the unhinged
very,
one.
Very uneducated.
Uneducated?
I'm just gonna keep living my life.
Uneducated? This is the guy who makes a living on YouTube and don't even fucking know how it works. And he calls me uneducated? Man, I never had to stand in front of the judge and plead my case, you little felon. Who's unhinged? That would be you. I'm not the one that went and bought my little Bigfoot best RV ever and then gets on camera and goes, oh, I just love my Bigfoot and the air ride's so great. And then goes off camera and screams. Go ahead. Ask one of his patrons. Go ahead. Find somebody that pays him to watch him on Patreon and ask them the worst purchase decision of his adult life. I think this thing is cursed. This thing cursed me. He hates it. He hates it. But when he gets on YouTube, oh, it's just the greatest thing since sliced bread. Who's unhinged? Who's ass backwards? Who's the little liar? Who's the felon?
Living my life and enjoying the future because I'm really excited about it. But I'm going to cut back in here real quick while I'm editing the video. I need to also point out that I'm on YouTube, Instagram, and Patreon. I'm not on Facebook. It occurred to me that if you...
Did you hear that, guys? Did you hear that? I'm not on Facebook. Looky there. Looky there. Look at that Facebook post. What is that? What is that? What is that? What does that say? Looks like a Facebook post to me. And oh, what's that? What's that? Open a shadow account for real. Use your shadow account on Facebook for local stuff, etc. I had the same issue due to one person. Facebook sucks. Blah 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 blah. Already tried that. Tater says allegedly. It's been reported. Facebook uses the IP address of your computer, and it already knows I created a fake Facebook account. Yes, he has created a fake Facebook account.
I'm not on Facebook, so it wasn't me, guys.
Well, then who is that there on there, Tater? Little Eric Jacobs even posting Facebook messages on your videos? But I thought...
I'm not on Facebook, so it wasn't me, guys.
Who's unhinged? Who's a liar? Who's making things up? Well, let's just start with who is that again? A Facebook post. Within the span of 10 minutes, I found out that both Robert and Wayne have decided not to come out to Arizona and help me on my property. Awesome. I'll file away friends. Looking for new friends and show, though. Looking to make some money. Yeah, but it couldn't have been him, guys.
I'm not on Facebook, so it wasn't me, guys.
I wonder who it was. I wonder who it was. But yeah, so, yeah, let's see.
If you have thought that I've been talking to you on Facebook, or that I'm going to send you $1,000 on Facebook, or that I had some crazy rant on Facebook about... I'm not on Facebook, so it wasn't me, guys. That's why I like the video platforms and the picture platforms.
See, he did have a rant. He had several rants on Facebook, and that is where he did brag. Gave BlindViews his copyright strike. Oh, no. I mean, YouTube said you can't do that and put it in a folder. Gave BlindViews his second copyright strike. I mean, YouTube said you can't do that. It's illegal, and put it in a folder. One more, and he's gone forever. He said that on his Facebook. That's right, on his Facebook page.
I'm not on Facebook, so it wasn't me, guys.
Liar. And yes, he did have rants. He had many rants. When those strikes got taken off, he went off. And he went off on Lola. That's right. My dear friend who has passed, lost on land again, and all kinds of other people. I won't get into it, but I know it for a fact because they all came over and they were pissed. A lot of people were pissed that he was going off, blocking people, throwing them away. They didn't quit. He tossed everybody out. Hundreds of people. No, he tossed them and blocked a whole bunch of people. And then he started calling them all kinds of disgusting names, including the thing that he calls all females and refers to them as is see you next Tuesday. Yeah. The disgusting things that he said about Caravan Carolyn and Lola, one of the nicest people on the planet. He said some disgusting shit about her. Allegedly, reports are, and I do have the reports, and he's a lying piece of dog shit. Yeah, and dog. We'll talk about that one of these days too.
If you're basing some kind of deep-seated hate towards me because of a Facebook post, sorry, you're wasting your time. I'm not on Facebook.
You're a liar. You are too, you fuck.
And that's why, I was looking at the clip where I said I'd like to have those 100 people back, but then again, I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's just better this way. Maybe we're just...
Because you threw them out. They didn't leave. You tossed them and blocked them.
Maybe we're just kind of cleaning the herd and allowing people to think for themselves. And I'm not trying to be mean. It's just really...
He's a psychopath.
I can't help you if
he truly is a
you
psychopath.
Assume things. For instance, if you're one of those people who watches all those hate channels and believes all the crazy crap you hear, this is strange, but it was repoed, Eric.
Well, we'll stop there because, first of all, I never said his motorcycle or his trailer was repoed. Don't care. The only thing I said was repoed was Miranda the Marauder is Class A, and it was. There was proof. We went over all that with pictures from the repo place of the RV that he ripped and tore apart like he destroys everything. It was definitely that same one, and yes, it was repoed. He got on here and I'm not going to talk about that. And then later he had to make a video and said, yes, it was repo, but it wasn't repo. I gave it back to him and yeah, whatever. And yes, I did talk to Angela. She wanted to keep her shit private because it's all over and done with. But yes, we did have a nice long conversation, and she said that you can let everybody know that I am fine and it did not affect my credit or me in any way, shape, or form. But that is Tater. That is the way Tater is. That is the person that everybody sticks up for and says, I talk so mean about Tater. Why? He doesn't do anything to you. Well, he did do a lot of things to me. And there are a lot of people out there that were on his Facebook page.
I'm not on Facebook, so it wasn't me, guys.
Including Aja, Scott and Terry, Caravan Carolyn, Lola, I think C-Dubs and Frugal RV Gal and RV Rebel Girl Carolyn and a whole bunch of all those nomads, all the tribe and all the little nomad channels, all that little clique. There's a whole bunch. I'm not going to go through all of them, but yeah. There's a whole bunch of them on there, and a whole bunch of them got tossed off because they spoke to me, or they said Lola was nice. We all seen how that goes if you go against the Tater and his friend contract, and you see how he talked about Wayne, and Wayne's out there working for him, but he talks mad shit about him. He talks mad shit about Robert, who did all kinds of stuff for him. He doesn't care. The only one that he keeps sucking their ass is Kevin. Because Kevin manipulates Tater like crazy. He sends him off into a rage and watches him lose his shit, and he just sits back and laughs because I guess that's what good Christians do when they give their life over to God. Yeah, he's a big phony too, and he's the one that stirred this whole mess up. But no. If he wants to say I'm unhinged, he can. But everybody knows that was on his Facebook that he didn't have. They all know who the unhinged one is. Everybody that knows what he does off camera and the way he acts, we know who the unhinged one is. We know who the one that is uneducated, the one who makes his living on YouTube. That's how he makes a living. That's how he pays his bills, and doesn't know who has a copyright tab, doesn't know how things work, doesn't know that fair use is a real thing. Doesn't know that when he lies and says, oh, YouTube did it, I didn't know nothing about it. Doesn't know that when you look down and it says manually, yeah. He's so dumb. He doesn't even know that YouTubers know all this stuff. At least anybody that has half a brain. He doesn't know that there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of channels that use clips. He used clips. He said, I'll show you a YouTube video of his little bucket that he drowned mice in. He showed a clip of somebody else's video. You can't do that. YouTube said it's against the law and you can't do that. Did they put your fucking video in a folder? Lawyers care. YouTube cares. And I'm going to sue you. And I guess I'll have to get on a plane and fly to the East Coast because he should be getting his papers any day now. Him and his empty threats. He's a lying piece of shit. Everything that he says, he's full of shit. He's so full of shit. So yeah, go ahead and run around and whine and cry about stuff. How you don't have any money and you go through all your little generator. Oh, this is my third Honda generator. Yeah, because you buy one and then you get something else. So you sell that on Marketplace. And then you go buy a new one. I need a new generator. I shouldn't have sold that one. Let me buy another one. So you buy one. Oh, I got some solar. I don't need that generator. And I got me a new Onan. Yeah, so let's sell the generator on the Marketplace. And then what do? Oh, this fucking new Onan generator. It's brand new. I won't take it and get warranty work done. I won't take it to an Onan person. I'll let Wayne screw with it and void any warranty I did have on my brand new Onan generator. And then I'll make a video screaming and ranting and raving like an unhinged person about how horrible Onan is, but you won't go about it the right way because you're a moron. And then you'll go out and buy another little Honda generator that you already had. If you wouldn't have sold them and bought another one and sold it and bought another, you'd have one, wouldn't you, dipshit? So who's uneducated? Who's unhinged? Who's standing on top of a fucking RV screaming about owning generators? But yet every single RV you've ever had, and you had many, had an Onan generator in it, didn't it? And remember when you were bragging about, oh, Bigfoot with a brand spanking new Onan generator in it? Yeah, it was real nice then. Yeah, you hate the Bigfoot. You hate it. You talk mad shit about it. Worst purchase of your adult life. It is cursed. It's cursed me. But then you get on your little YouTube video. And the happiest I've ever been. I love my Bigfoot. Ain't that right, fuzzy butts? Yeah, stop it. Who's the uneducated, unhinged moron? You lying little fat piece of shit.
What we do here is go back.